We know the people who own this country. Those people with big money. I'm not afraid to say that the Kenyatta family and even the Odinga family, Jacob and his family, they have taken their monies and invested elsewhere outside this country. I know the value of their money, if it is circulating in Kenya, we may reduce some of the problems that we have. So we are calling upon you, Jacob, and your friend with whom you did the handshake. Bring back that money and invest into the economy of Kenya so that money can flow. So my message to Jacob, Jacob, like you did the handshake, go to Uhuru Kenyatta, your friend. He has got very many friends who are supporting you during the campaign. Sasa Jacob, nataka kuongea na wewe. Wewe kwanza ongea na Ruto. Ongea na president, the former president Kenyatta. Now the tycoons that were supporting you during the election. I know that your monies are outside this country. Your monies, you should bring back those monies to help us. I know even if Onga goes to 1,000, you will afford. Me, I'll not afford. We voted for you. Now we are suffering. And I don't think that you are suffering with us. We are the ones who are suffering on the ground.
What we need now is for our economy to be driven to the proper direction first, is when they come up with a new budget, which will also be considerable to our people down here.
My names are Charles Achayo, a member of Bunge la Wananchi Rongo. I'm perplexed. By the way, I'm perplexed if we have a leader in Kenya as a president. Yeah? We went to the election with a very good competition. All these people have now gone to bed together. The Azimio part is in order. Order part is in... So I don't know which country we are in. We don't know which party is leading us. One, we are very much aware of what is happening. This country, as we are reading the budget today, a lot of things have gone into a mess. There's somebody I used to see writing every day in papers called David Ndi. Somebody who I respected very much because he had very sound economic ideas. And is in the team that is advising the president on economic issues. I don't know if he has advised the president to do whatever he's doing with the MPs. One, our MPs, let me warn you, we know that there's a silent clause in the constitution that calls for a recall. We will recall you back and get a new mandate from other people that can help us. This nation must not be run like a kiosk for somebody. And this one on record, the MCAs, the MPs, even those who voted for no, yes, for the Nini, no for the bill, the finance bill 2023, we want to you. We are waiting for you. We are just looking for ways to make sure that the recall clause can be effected so that you come back and face the same people that you sold out when you went to parliament.
Nyinyi wabunge wetu tunataka kuwaambia, wakati mlikuwa mnatafuta kura, mlikuja kwetu tukawachagua, tukawapatia kazi, muende mtufanyie kazi. Lakini saa hii mwingine unasikia sijui anataka kufuata Ruto, ati sijui Ruto anamuita, sijui nini, sijui wanafanya hii kazi. Wacha niwaambie, sisi ndio tuliwachagua, tukawapatia kazi. Na kama sisi ndio tuliwapatia kazi, wakati mlikuwa mnaleta manifesto zenu, tulikuwa tunafikiria ni nyinyi, sisi ndio mnaenda kutufanyia kazi. Lakini sasa hivi mmegeuka, mnafanyia watu wengine kazi, mnafanyia viongozi wenu. Sasa sisi tunawaambia, murudi, mtafute ni sisi wenye waliwachagua. Tunataka nini? Tunataka mtufanyie nini? Alafu mkishajua tunataka mtufanyie kazi gani, mrudi huko muanze kutufanyia kazi. Lakini sio eti kila mara sijui tunafuata huyu, sijui tumefuata Ruto. Sisi hatukupigia Ruto kura ya mbunge. Ruto sisi tulipigia wewe mbunge wetu uende uturepresent. Tunataka kuona wabunge wetu wakitufanyia kazi ile tuliwachagua waende kutufanyia kule bungeni.
And I'm sending this to our leaders, to the MPs, MCAs, the president, governors. I'm wondering, hata kama manifesto yenu iliibiwa, na kama iliibiwa, you better go report to the police station. We help you trace and get to know what you promised to us. We remind you that this is what you promised to us, and we can as well do a new writing if any case it was stolen from you. Know what we want, and that is what we want. No more, no less.
Na kitu ya pili kwa hao wabunge wetu wanajifanya kila mara wakienda huko bunge wanajifanya wanapigana. Lakini ukienda huko kwa bunge wanapigana. Lakini ukiwapata huko nje, Sundays, weekends, wanacheza pamoja, wanafanya kazi pamoja. Lakini sisi hapa wametufanya tunafanya nini? Tunapigana tu peke yetu.
Continue to subsidize fertilizer in order to make it available and improve productivity in counties. This intervention is also aimed at creating jobs, as agriculture has the highest employment multiplier effect owing to its strong forward and backward linkages to other sectors of the economy. Mr. Speaker, in order to support our aspirations of attaining food and nutrition security, I propose to the National Assembly to effect budget allocations of Kenya shillings 49.9 billion to relevant programs in this budget. Out of this, 5.5 billion shillings is proposed for fertilizer subsidy program, 8.6 billion for the National Agricultural Value Chain Development Project, 2.7 billion for the National Agricultural and Rural Inclusivity Projects, 2.1 billion for the Kenya Cereal Enhancement Program, 2.8 billion for the Emergency Locust Response, 1.4 billion for small-scale irrigation and value addition programs, 1.3 billion on food production and nutrition security program, 500 million for agricultural sector development support program, and 596 million for the food security and crop diversification projects. Mr. Speaker, to improve livestock production, I propose to the National Assembly to effect budget allocation of Kenya shillings 3.7 billion to de-risking, inclusion, and value enhancement of pastoral economies program. Kenya shillings 2.1 billion for livestock value chain support project. Kenya shillings 1.5 billion for Kenya livestock commercialization program, and Kenya shillings 166 million for the embryo transfer project. I also propose to the National Assembly to effect budget allocation of Kenya shillings 350 million for the development of the leather industrial park at Kinani. Kenya shillings 220 million for livestock production, and Kenya shillings 132 million for leather value chain. To enhance animal disease control, I propose to the National Assembly to effect budget allocations of Kenya shillings 130 million for sustainable sesefly and trypanosomiasis-free areas in Kenya, and Kenya shillings 135 for the establishment of liquid nitrogen hydrogen. Mr. Speaker, the realization of food and nutrition security also relies heavily on the sustainable utilization of the blue economy, resources. To promote this, I propose to the National Assembly to effect budget allocation of Kenya shillings 2.6 billion for the acquisition, for the aquaculture business development projects. Kenya shillings 3.5 billion for Kenya marine fisheries and socio-economic development projects. Kenya shillings 1.2 billion for marine fish stock assessment. Kenya shillings 580 million for capacity building in deep sea fishing. Kenya shillings 142 million for the rehabilitation of fish landing sites in Lake Victoria. Kenya shillings 141.5 million for the aquaculture technology development and innovations transfer. Kenya shillings 500.7 million for Liwatoni ultra-modern fish hub, and Kenya shillings 88 million for the development of the blue economy initiatives. Mr. Speaker, in order to increase agricultural productivity and enhance the resilience to climate change risks in targeted smallholder farming and pastoral communities in Kenya, I propose to the National Assembly to effect budget allocations of Kenya shillings 1.5 billion for climate smart agriculture.